I might need the board to explain some things to you. I'm not sure. I mean, I do have the cursor, but we're going to give it a try, okay? Finding the area of trapezoid 2 times. So the first time when we do this, we're going to be taking the area of different pieces of the figure, and then we're going to be adding them all up. So I might actually need the board for some scrap, if you will, scrap paper or scratch work, because it'll be a lot to keep track of, and I'm not good at keeping stuff like that in my head anyway. So let's see. Let's get started with this one, because over here, when we do the second one, they're going to be wanting us to do the formula, because there is a formula to calculate the area of a trapezoid. So see how they start you off by saying, okay, one way to find the area is to break it up into 3 different shapes. So over here inside, I have a rectangle on the edge here, like if you think of it like a flap, like one of those boards, the presentation boards. That one is a triangle, and then this one on the other side, the other flap, is also a triangle. Okay, so let's move on. And this is exactly what I meant. You get the area of each of the 3 pieces and then add it all up for a total. All right, and that's what they're explaining here. So rectangle, the area of the rectangle they're showing you right here is 20,000. So there is one rectangle, and there are 2 triangles. That's what they were looking for there. The area of the rectangle by itself, they already are telling you the answer right here. The triangle with 100 feet height is right here. They have it highlighted in orange, and they also give you the answer right here. That half times 100 times 20 is 1,000. Sorry guys, I'm multitasking here. Okay. So what is the area of the triangle with a height of 100 feet and the base of 30? Again, they have it highlighted, and again, they have the answer right there. So I'm just going to put 1,500 right there. No commas. I don't believe you have to enter the commas. I think if you try to, that they're going to say that it's wrong. So over here, it's asking for the total area. If you add up all 3 areas together, the answer is right there, 22,500. They want us to drag the area for each one. Okay, 10 times 20 is 200. Oh, okay, I saw the boxes there. What else do we have here? 30. Okay, well, 10 times 6 is 60, and if you divide it by 2, that would be 30. Now, this height, even though they don't write the number, this height is the same as this height because this is a rectangle. All right? So 10 times 4 is 40, and if you divide it by 2, it would be 20, and they want that in that box right there. So what's the area of the whole thing? It would be 30 and 20, which is 50. 50 and 200 is 250, and it's feet squared, okay? All right, let's see. Is this just confirming that I did this correct? Yes, it is. I hate that actually, but it's okay. All right, let's do it again. Let's drag them and then calculate the final area. So 7 times 13 will give me this rectangle here, and that should be the 91. Now this triangle is 10 times 13, which is 130, and if you divide that in 2, it should be 65. 8 times 13 divided by 2 should be this one. And now we have to add all that up. So let's add that all up. If you have a calculator, you could use it, not a problem. 65 plus 91 plus 52. I get 208. Okay, they confirmed that I did it. Okay. This rectangle in here, the height is 11, my base is 9. 9 times 11 is 99. 4 times 11 is 44. If I cut that in half, it's 22. 14 times 11, and if I cut that by 2, it would be 77. And you could tell by, if you cut the 14 in half, that would be 7, and then 7 times 11 is 77. Let's pull out our calculator and let's add these up. So I have, you guys should get 198 if you're doing this along with me. Okay, so now we're ready for the 5 that we get graded on. What is the area of the trapezoid? Okay, so first thing is first, all right? Let's do triangle 1, triangle 2, and then rectangle, okay? And I'll go left to right. So triangle 1 is 10 times 50 divided by 2. And that would be 250. Triangle 2 would be 15 times 50 divided by 2. Okay, let's do that. That's basically just 15 times 25, and it gives you 375. Rectangle is 50 times 100. That's 5,000. And now we have to add up 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So 250 plus 375 plus 5,000, and I get 5,625. Let's hope that that's correct. Okay. Left to right, first triangle. 50 times 10 divided by 2. 15 times 50 divided by 2. 50 times 120. I just wanted to write them down real quick. Okay, so this right here, 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 0 comes along for the ride. 50 divided by 2 is 25. So again, let's do 50. Let's do 25 times 15. This looks why does this look exactly the same? Okay, anyway, this is a rectangle, so it's just straight up. 5 times 12 is 60, and the 2 zeros come along for the ride. So I have 6,000 plus 375 plus 250. 6625. 6625. 6,625. I'm just waiting for one of them to be wrong, and then I'm going to be like, oh my god. Okay. First triangle. 5 times 25 divided by 2. Now remember where all this is coming from. Area of a triangle, area of a triangle, area of a rectangle, and then we add them all up. This could be called like composite. A figure is made up of other figures. So this trapezoid is made of 2 triangles and a rectangle. Okay. Second triangle on the right. It says that it's 7.5. The height is still the same, 25, and we're going to end up dividing by 2. The rectangle is 25 times 50. 25 times 5. If I had 5 quarters, it would be $1.25, and 0 comes for the rod. Okay, let's do 125 divided by 2. I get 62.5. 7.5 times 25 divided by 2. I get 93.75. We have to add that to the 62.5 and to the 1,250. I get this answer, and I pray it's right, so I don't embarrass myself. Okay. We got 2 more to go, guys. Hang in tight. First triangle, 34 times 110 divided by 2. Second triangle, 22 times the same height divided by 2. So see how the height is not changing and dividing by 2 doesn't change. It just depends on what base they're giving us. The rectangle is 110 times 220. How do I know? Because rectangles' length and width are also perpendicular. And then we have our calculator, right? So let's do 55 times 34, which is 1,870. Let's do 11 times 110. You could do this in any order you feel comfortable with. $24,200. Wow, that's a lot. Let's add it all up. If you forgot which ones we're adding, you're adding up the 3 totals. I got 27,280. 27,280. All right. It's like speed math. 4 times 11 divided by 2. 3 times 11 divided by 2. And 11 times 22. All right, well, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So what if I just did 2 times 11? That's 22. 33 divided by 2 is going to be a decimal. 33 divided by 2. And 11 times 22. 242. Speed math. Add them all up. So needless to say, I really do think you're going to need some scrap paper to do this one. If you do not have scrap paper, you could use Jamboard. And if you don't know how to use Jamboard, just let me know. Okay? It's in your Google Waffle. It's one of the Google apps that you have access to. Just hit the orange plus sign. That takes care of the first trapezoid one, guys. I'll have the next one for you in just a moment.